Good afternoon, everyone. We are Group Math 5470, He Time Deng Zhuang. Today I'm going to present our reproduction and extension study titled Reimagining Price Trend. So first, why did we choose these topics? As we all know, traditional 1D model like ARIMA and LSTM often struggling with the market noise and cannot capture the spatial patterns that human traders see in the charts. So our core idea, inspired by Zhang's paper, is to convert financial time series into images. This allowed us to use the convolutional neural network to see the technical patterns like trend shapes and volume confirmation directly. And our studies aim to answer 4 questions. Can we reproduce the original results? Is there some real economic value? What does the CNN actually see, and can we extend these frameworks? And here's how we convert raw time series data into images. We start with a 20-day window of OHLCV data. First, we apply min-max normalization so that the models learn the trend shapes, not the absolute prices. And then we encode features OHLC bars, the moving average line, and the volume bars. And finally, pixel mapping turns this normalized value into compact images. And below are a few examples. And this component captures the core elements of the technical analysis, price actions, trends, and volumes, which is exactly what CNN learns from. And our model follows I20 and R20 architecture from the Zhang's paper. So the I stands for the image or input, and R stands for return and regressions. And it is adapted for 64 times 60 OHLC images. And the networks use 3 convolution blocks with 5 times 3 kernels to capture the price amplitude vertically and temporal patterns horizontally. And a leaky RePlu helps avoid that neurons, and 2 times 1 max pooling preserve temporal granularity. Sorry about that. And we then flatten the features and pass them through 2 fully connected layers while avoiding the over-zooming with a low learning rates and node-weight decay. And here we show that our replication not only matches the original paper, but also produce meaningful economic value. First, in terms of the statistic performance, our out-of-shape, out-of-sample accuracy from 2001 to 2019 is 52.6%, which is statistically above random imbalance across the up and down clusters. But in finance, accuracies alone is not the right matches. Even a small improvement above 50% can lead to large economic gains. And then so we evaluate the model economically. Sorting the prediction by the network's up probability produce monotonic desired return pattern. The long desired 10 minus the short desired 1 portfolio yields 28% a 28% annualized spread with a test stat of 2.31, which is really close to the 21 to 25% reported by Zhang's paper. And however, the most insightful part of our study is the alpha decade, and we compare the model's performance in 2001 versus the 2019. So in 2001, the models performs well. Accuracy is 55%, sharp is 0.23, and the grad CAM highlights clear MA crossover and volume spikes. And a P&L curve shows a smooth upwards trend with a very low drawdown. But by the 2019, performance directly collapsed. Accuracy falls to 50% and sharp to 0.02, and the grad CAM becomes diffuse and noisy, and PNL resembles a random walk. This contract shows a clear alpha decay, visual patterns that were exploitable in earlier, less efficient markets have been arbitrated away in modern algorithm-driven markets. So beyond classification, we also test how much information model captures. So on regression task, the model achieved an IC of 0.058 with a MSE 0.0031, and the positive slope shows predicted returns align well with actual returns. This indicates the CNN launch trend strengthen, not just the direction. And the ablation study further confirms the importance of auxiliary features. So we're removing the MA and the volumes causes accuracy drop down by 2.2%, and the log stays consistently worse across epochs. And the volume provides confirmation, and a MA captures trend, showing that multimodal visual features are essential for filtering financial noises. And to conclude, our reproduction is successful, of course successful, and our results closely matches the Zhang's paper, and we show that the CNN can learn meaningful technical patterns, but mostly in earlier, less efficient markets. And we also find that MA and the volumes are essential components for strong predictive performance. And looking forward, rolling the chaining Windows transform-based model or richer image encodings may further improve robustness in the changing market environment. And that's all. Thank you for your listen, and I welcome your questions and comments. Thank you.